pretty generous incline to it, and I can honestly say, I feel like I've been wearing flip-flops or sneakers or something. I don't know.
They're super comfy.
I know, and I swear that sounds like I made it up, guys. It's absolutely true. So, and this is not traditionally, like, we don't call Vince Camuto a comfort footwear line, right? Like, that's not how it's positioned. Vince Camuto is a fashion line first, and this time just happened to turn into a comfort one as well. These are the perforated leather Peep-Toe Wedges. I've been saying and saying and saying, I've got a brand new shoe for you in the show, and it is finally here with an easy pay that expires at the end of the day, with free shipping and handling that doesn't expire because all things Vince Camuto have free shipping and handling. And our lovely guest, Bethany Laurie, brings it to us just like she had that awesome handbag earlier in the show. But these are talking to me, girl.
These are
in all three colors.
So fun, right?
I love how you described it as the spring or summer shooty.
Yeah, it's like that shooty, but putting that jute bottom on it with the wedge just makes it like kind of like an espadrille, but kind of like a mock sock wedge, but kind of like a little booty that has the peep toe, but the perfect transitional shoe that I think you'll get so much wear out of because you have that fully covered heel and all the coverage around the foot. So it's just transitional with that breeziness of the perforation and the open toe, and then that beautiful like jute that goes around just gives it that espadrille feel.
So good. Okay, so three color choices. This one, the sushi?
This is Moonstone.
Moonstone,
so it's like a soft kind of vanilla taupe. It's lighter than a taupe, but just kind of a little bit creamy.
That's great.
And then you're
I'm in the black.
Yep. And that is going to be super wearable, you know, when you're wearing like dark denim and black pants like you have on. Super easy to kind of dress up and stay kind of casual at the same time. And then here's sushi. So kind of terracotta, a little bit in the salmon family. It's a great neutral as well. Although it is a color and it's saturated, it's super easy to pair back. I mean, here I have a yellow top on, and you might not think that you would put those two colors together, but they really coordinate beautifully. And I think it's just kind of a more intense neutral.
All right, so the sushi is the most limited of all three color choices. Do keep that in mind, please. And we have sizes 5 through 12. Medium with only whole and half sizes, $27 to get her home.
And that's a really extended size range. We don't always offer 5, 5.5, and 12. So if you need one of those smaller or larger sizes, then we've got it for you today. But again, all of that beautiful coverage that you see on the upper is going to make this really fit the foot and hold in place beautifully. So sometimes an espadrille has like the lacing that goes up the ankle, and that can slide or come untied. This is so easy to just wear on the foot. You've got all of this beautiful perforation in a very contemporary pattern. Center seam that comes up the top. Even look that underneath the toe, we've wrapped that jute underneath, so it gives you that beautiful look. All of this stitching that comes up the side is done by hand, that when it wraps the leather onto the jute. And then that beautiful wedge, I mean, here's why it's so comfortable, Jen. At like about 3.5 inches, you've got that beautiful wedge supporting the whole foot. So it does make it very comfortable. It's giving you all the support so that you're not just balancing on a 3-inch heel. It's giving you that full support because of that wedge. I think it's the best way to get some height is to wear a wedge.
I don't feel imbalanced
at
all. And it certainly doesn't feel like 3.5 inches.
I know, it just really doesn't.
That, as a gal who typically wears, you know, a higher heel. So you feel, and I think another part of that too is all that coverage on the foot and the heel. So I don't feel like my foot is sliding around there too. So obviously you have a little bit of that peep toe action going. That's what makes it a spring and summer shoe. But look at it like from the back, it's like a fall style.
You're fully enclosed. You've got that zipper, so it's easy to slip your foot into it. And then giving you that kind of heel coverage. You don't have to worry how the heels look. I mean, you know,
let's get the sanding that day.
Sometimes that's the worst part. But you've got that coverage in the back, which also makes it, I think, more appropriate for work. You know, sometimes you don't want too much of your foot exposed at work. And this is going to give you that coverage, so it holds it in place. It's like wearing a normal shoe on your foot, so it stays there. But then it gives you that transparency with the perforation, and that's what makes it a great transitional option.
Yeah, it's tricky when we get into warmer weather. Like obviously you can't or shouldn't or just won't wear a fully exposed open toe flip-flop style when you're going out places, right? But you don't necessarily want to wear a high heel because that's a little much when it is, you know, getting warmer outside. So this is that great alternative. Our gals are going to be wearing it with cropped pants, ankle pants, but if we cut to like walking shorts or cute little, you know, to the middle of your calf summer dresses, it's going to work that way too. So I think it's a great way to give this line a try if you haven't yet with the footwear, and get yourself something that next year, the year after that, the year after that, when trends come and go, this one still lasts.
Right. And that's something that's tried and true with the brand. You know, it's trend right, and you feel like you opened up the magazine and plucked the shoe right out when you put it on your body, but it's never too much of a fad where you can't wear it the next year or 5 years from then. I still have shoes of mine from eons ago that I still wear them. Just to point out that the Moonstone and the Sushi are like a nubuck suede, and the black is a leather. Just to point out that difference, since I didn't want to forget
that's
it.
great.
And
to call out the quality of the materials too, right?
If you never tried Vince Camuto, I mean, this is what the brand was all about. Vince spent over 50 years in footwear, and he was just passionate about bringing premium materials on really trend-right pieces that you could wear right now and carry you through for years to come, but also wear them to work and also wear them on the weekend. So it's like casual and dress-up options.
And you really only have to paint 3 toes.
Yeah, really.
So you're good to go that day. Skip the sanding and paint 3 toes. All right, 3 color choices. So we have in the Moonstone, that's kind of like your nude. In the middle is the black. And then finally, and every time, I think I've discovered a new favorite color for this season, this kind of like not bright coral, but these clay terracotta.
Subdued.
Yeah, so that's your sushi, all right? Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day, so if you want to snag it for $27.50, Bethany, as always, thank you
Thanks for having
so
me.
much.
Great to see you.
I didn't think I'd be this comfortable 3 hours,
right.
but hey, there you go. So I want to give you a reminder of my pick of the show. If you are just joining us from Denim & Company, active